I am Hassan AlRamdhan. I am a professional football player at the Hilal Football Club. Sounds up, right? Sounds up. Actually, that's how I used to introduce myself 7 years ago. Why? Growing up here in Saudi Arabia, where almost everyone here is obsessed with football. Watching them screaming from the top of their lungs, getting stressed in the last minute of the game, all of that made me to dream to be a football player. Actually, I always dreamed to score a last minute goal and take off my shirt and swing it around. So I decided to take a step forward. And I went to my dad. I told him, Dad, I want to be a football player. I want to register in football academy. He took his glasses off and closed his book. And he asked me, is that really what you want? Little did I know. I told him, yeah, of course. He told me, yeah, but on one condition. School comes first. And that was our deal. So I registered in the football academy, and the first 2 weeks were just fine. I went to the academy in the evening, and until I came home, I did my homework. But I have to mention something. That the academy was far away from my home. So I had to spend a long time going to the academy and going back. So after a hard training session, and a long trip on the bus, I had homework that needed to be done in the home. I started hating the situation, to be honest. And gradually, I stopped going to the academy. At that time, I was maybe 12 or 13. If I was a little bit older, people would judge me. People would say that I'm a loser or I'm a quitter. But wait a second, am I a loser? Am I a quitter? For me, the answer is no. Of course I would say no, I don't want to become a loser. But seriously, I was just a teenage boy who thought he liked something, and turned out he didn't. To be more specific, what I like about football, the money comes with it, the vibes, the vibe, not the football itself. I fell in love with the journey. I fell in love with the destination, not the journey. Look guys, I don't want to sound pessimistic or gloomy, but I believe there's no easy life. There's no absolute rest in our life. We have to suffer. It's a human nature. It's meant to be like that. We have to suffer to progress. We had to suffer from heat to invent air conditioning. We had to suffer from traveling long distance to invent car and airplanes. So at any career you choose, at any path you follow, you have to suffer, you have to face obstacles. The question is, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to face these obstacles? Are you willing to suffer? When the answer is yes, I believe that's the path you should follow. I believe that's the career you should choose. I remember at my first year here in KFUPM, I had a senior cousin at that time. He told me, look, no matter how many hours you study, no matter how many studying methods you follow, at some point you will be overwhelmed by quizzes and assignments. Now I'm a sophomore student, and I believe that's true. We are just in the third week, and I had 4 quizzes and 3 assignments. But I'm okay with these quizzes and assignments, because I chose this path because of the journey, not the destination. I chose this path because I'm willing to suffer. Thank you.